Hello guys, good morning. I'm just about to do my makeup because today is putting up the Christmas tree day. Finally. I'm about 2 weeks late doing it. The week before I was ill and then last week I became ill again, and yesterday I was meant to start and I had a migraine. I don't know what is wrong with me. I think it's just the change in weather. If I've gotten all my illness out for this coming winter, then I'm happy about it. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I've just been super ill. Feeling much better today. I still have a slight headache, but I'm just going to get on with it, else the tree's never going to go up. So I ended up doing a little bit of a shop on Cult Beauty for Black Friday last week. I was watching a Jamie Genevieve video at the time, and obviously she has her brand, Vive, and she was using her foundation brush. The foundation brush was out of stock, so I'm going to try and get that another time. But I ended up getting her 119 Conceal and Prime brush, which looks like this. Really pretty. I love her packaging so much. It looks like this and it's really, really soft. It's quite dense. I don't know if you can see. It's flat top, but it's a bit tapered, but it's dense at the same time. And that's meant to, you know, conceal all these areas. So I picked up that. I also ended up wanting to try one of her blushes. I've got a lot of cream blushes that I use, but sometimes I find that they can end up quite slidey after a good few hours of wear. So I like something to powder them down. I ended up buying this one from Laura Mercier a few months ago in Rose, but it looks like a really pretty colour, but it comes off so cold. Like sometimes it almost looks like blue-grey on top of my skin. Just doesn't work. So I picked up this one from Vive again. Beautiful packaging. Stunning. And this is called Sorbet, and it is a very vibrant pinky coral colour. I watched a couple of TikToks of people using it, all different skin tones, and I just thought, you know what, this is the one. Like, can you see how cool tone this other one is? Like, they're similar, like they're both pink, but this one's so cool tone compared. This is very like orangey coral. Got those. I also got this Weleda Skin Food. I've been seeing this all over TikTok. Like all the TikTok girlies that do makeup use it now. I've just put it on my skin and it gives a little bit of a glow. It's definitely not as oily as my Kiehl's that I usually use. But again, I thought I'd try it because I think it's meant to be quite good as like a primer as well, so you don't necessarily have to do a primer underneath, but it's very thick, like it's super thick. And then the final thing I got was, I've just gone back to it, the Urban Decay setting spray. I picked up a mini because I'm just always on the go and I'm getting sick of my makeup bag looking this big all the time, so I'm going to just start to invest in some minis. But this stuff for me is the OG. I've tried the MAC Prep and Prime. I don't like it as a setting spray. I don't think it does anything as a setting spray. I don't think it's actually a setting spray. I've tried this, the Morphe, which is good. I like the Continuous Mist, and it is good, but again, not the best. And I've tried the Revolution Matte Fix Spray, Oil Control Spray. Again, really good. They do work, but I feel like I have to do like 3 layers of spraying, whereas this one, stunning work. Plan today is to at least get the Christmas tree and any ornaments up. I need to move the dining table into the living room. I'm going to be doing that. I'm really excited to do that. And that dining room space is going to become my temporary office slash a snug little area if someone else wants to go and like chill in a different room from the living room. I want to make a garland. Bought lots of stuff to make a garland with, like a fresh fat flower garland using Oasis. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I think I've got it down. It looks really simple. Hopefully over the next couple of days I can get the tree up, the garland over the fireplace, also the garland over the staircase. I want to do that, and then I want to create a wreath for the front door and then a couple of wreaths for inside the house as well. Okay, here is how I now look. Not the best beat I've ever done, but I just wanted to show you the blusher. I don't even know if you can really see. Is that really coming out? Can you see the blush? Anyway, in person it's a really nice colour, and it's quite bright, but it's not overpowering. It's nice. It gives me a bit of life and colour in my face again. So last week, Rob and I were in London. We went to see The Lion King. Have I told you this? I don't know. We went to see The Lion King. It was an amazing production. I've never been to see it before and I was desperate to go. My friend got me it for my 30th birthday, tickets for me and Rob, and I was literally like this the whole time. literally like mouth ajar the entire time. Fascinating. So if you ever get a chance to go. But yeah, that was so good. So we were in London for a couple of hours either side of the show, so we went shopping, and I haven't been to Uniqlo in so long. Uniqlo, I love this brand. I used to shop here all the time at university. Their stuff is just like such good quality, but they've got like basics ranges which are really affordable, but they will last you so long. I ended up picking up this. I needed a new jumper, and this one, let me put it down a bit, the room's a little bit messy. I got this jumper, really nice colour. I love the neck on it. It's like almost a high neck, but it's like rolled down at the same time. It's got stripes on it because I really wanted some sort of like nautical style jumper. I love the stripes style, but they're normally like a navy colour, and I'm not much of a navy girl, although I think I could do it. But then when I saw this one, I was like, oh, that's the one I want. This was £40. However, let me tell you, this is made of 70% wool, 30% polyamide. I keep seeing stuff online that you should be trying to buy wool at a high percentage as much as possible, because that's what's actually going to keep you warm and that's what's actually going to last. A lot of these jumpers that you see in some places like Zara, this would similarly be like 30 to 40 pounds, but it would be made of like 70% polyester or whatever the term is, which doesn't keep you as warm and doesn't feel as nice and doesn't wash up as nice. So yeah, I picked this up. I got this in a small. I actually haven't tried this on yet. I could wear this today, but no, I'm going to keep it. But yeah, I picked this up. Really love that. I also kept the hanger from it because you know what I'm like with the hangers at the minute. We haven't got many, so I kept the hanger. What's this? Oh, I got a roll neck, like turtleneck cream top. Actually, for use under things like this, I had this in mind when I picked it up. At the minute I'm just wearing it with a long sleeve t-shirt. This is from Arket, by the way, if you're interested. They probably still have it. I got it about 3 months ago. Love this for just throwing over tops. It's like very winter vibes, but it's not too overpowering like a jumper because you can get a lot of air still, but it still keeps like you warm in a way. You can wear it up, you can wear like a shirt. I usually do a shirt under it, like a white collared shirt for a more formal look if I'm going to like an event or something. Just love it. Yeah, I bought this with this top in mind to just put underneath things, so like underneath something like this, underneath like another jumper, because it's quite thin, but it's good as like a body thermal thing as well. And I got this again in a small, and this was £30, and this is extra fine merino wool. It is washable and it is made of 100% wool, so 100% merino, and it feels really nice. Some socks. I got these Heat Tech socks, 2 pairs. I got these because in the winter I wear my Doc Martens a lot and I don't really have a lot of thick socks to go in them, and my Docs keep my feet warm anyway, but I just thought I'd get some like proper socks to keep my little tootsies warm, because especially in this house we don't always have the heating on and it can get quite cold quite quickly. So I thought if we grab these, then I can keep my toes warm on the days that I really need it. This is again from Uniqlo. This was about, I want to say maybe like 12 or 15 pounds. I've taken the tag off now, but love this. The vibe was for me that I could wear it as one of these. So when I'm out and about shopping, I don't always like having a bag on the shoulder because I feel like it slips. I don't know what it is about my shoulders, they just seem to like droop down, and all my handbags slip off my shoulders. I thought this was so easy, my hands will be free, I've got all of my stuff in here, it holds so much stuff. Like if I were to open this for you right now, it would be like a Mary Poppins bag. I've got flyers for some vintage and antique markets that I want to go to, a huge family size pack of extra chewing gum, I've got my purse, I've got a Bounty chocolate bar, my eyelash glue, bits of makeup, oh, my lip balm, which I need because my lips are dry, tissues, and what is that? Powder puff. I don't know if I've mentioned, but I'm going to Winter Wonderland with my Newcastle girls this weekend. They're coming down to see me and we're going to Winter Wonderland. I really want to dress so cute for Winter Wonderland. Like I'm imagining like cream nude vibes, not nude like that. I'm imagining cream vibes with snow boots on, like thick leggings, and then this bag. But then this was the main thing that I was like, I really need some of these. I have picked myself up some earmuffs. I don't know about you. No, I look so cute right now, I can't even tell. I don't know about you, but when I am out in the cold, my ears, oh my God, I can get a blistering migraine because of how cold it is, like the wind rushing past your ears and stuff, especially because I have my hair like slicked back a lot of the time. I don't usually wear caps or woolen hats or anything. I do want to get some, but usually my hair, I can't really like put them over my hair unless it's down. So these, so cute, and they're really warm, like they encase all of your ear. I don't know if you can see, like they really surround all your ear. And these were from Tesco for £7, and it's so cute. And they had I think they had them in black as well, but I really wanted this colour. I'm gonna go and make myself a coffee. Oh, actually I'm gonna make myself a hot chocolate and then get the Christmas decorations out of the garage, and we're gonna start to do the Christmas stuff. So excited. I watched my first Christmas film the other day. It was The Grinch. It felt really weird not watching it when there weren't Christmas decorations up, but it is what it is. I've done it now. I've done it now. Okay, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna do a quick haul because there's so much stuff that I really want to show you that I've been collecting over the last few days. I think I've shown you some bits from Lights for Fun that they gifted me when I went to their event, but I went on their website the other day and bought a couple more bits. Their website, they've always got like little discounts. I think if you sign up to their newsletter, you can get like yourself an initial discount and stuff because their stuff is so, so good. So I ended up picking up 2 sets of these tapered light candles, 1 and 2. You can see I've got one that's slightly shorter and one that's taller. I already peeked at these the other day, but I am so excited for them because the image I have of putting them above the mantelpiece, like the fireplace, in all of the garland, like, and then the twinkling at night time. Oh, so excited. So this is what they look like. This is a tapered candle. It starts thicker at the bottom, it goes smaller towards the top, and then as you can see, it's got like a plastic flame on top. Now, these candles are made of real wax, so well, you can't feel this, but just believe me that this is all wax, like it's a waxy feeling. But you can twist the bottom of this off, and this is where your battery is going to go. I think it takes 1 AA battery. Pop that in there, and then when you want it on, you click the button underneath and it will come on. I don't have a battery in it in a minute. And then you can pop them into your candle holders and whatnot. So each box comes with 4, so I've got 4 of the tall ones, then 4 of the small ones. Let me show you. So this is the tall one versus the short one, and I thought these would look so nice, like all stacked on the fireplace. Like, do you get what I mean? I'm going to show you anyway. As I keep talking about this garland that's going over the fireplace, this is what I need. I needed the goods. Now we're doing a bit of a different version because I've had to buy separate trays for it. I wanted one long tray to go across the whole fireplace, but I couldn't source one on time. But we're going to be using these Oasis bricks that you get from any florist or garden centre. Hobbycraft do them. I think like B&M and stuff do them as well. But yeah, these floral bricks, and they're going to sit inside the trays, soak up water, and then we're going to poke all of the branches inside, and that's going to make our fireplace mantelpiece. It is as simple as that, but there are a few little more steps, so I'm going to be doing like a full video on how to do that, as long as I can do it myself. Like, I hope it works out. I also picked up some twine. Yeah, twine. I've got some of the standard brown stuff, but I thought Christmas, this red and white looks like candy canes, could be really cute. This was like 75p for 27 metres, so that's going to just be used to wrap some presents. I also picked up this little stamp and an ink pad because I thought I wrap all of my Christmas presents these days in brown paper. It's just so much more recyclable it's so much more recyclable, and it's so much better for the environment than some wrapping papers that you get, which can have a lot of plastic in them and they're not widely recycled. So I usually go with brown paper. It's really cheap as well, and you can make it look really pretty with twine and branch clippings and whatever else you want to tie to it. But I also thought I could put a little design on my paper, so like for maybe some smaller presents I could ink up a stamp like this, which has got some Christmas trees and stars on, print it all over my wrapping paper, and then I've got my own wrapping paper still, if that makes sense. So yeah, I picked that up as well. And this stamp was £4 down to £2, and then the ink was like £2 or £3 as well. The ink pad is not nearly big enough, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to like cover it just by dabbing a couple of times. I also picked up some wreath hangers from Amazon. These were £8, but they're gonna last me forever. So they're ones that you just hook over your door, and then you hang your wreath down here. And I just got them in black. They come in different colours, but I just picked them up in black. And then something else, which is exciting, is I ordered this, which is a wax seal kit. I know, very niche, I think, but I was watching some videos and I was like, that would be so nice to wrap your presents that way, or like seal off your Christmas cards. And I just thought, especially where I just wrap stuff in brown paper and I try to make it look as pretty as possible, it could look really nice if I melted some wax on and then used the stamp. So I got a Christmas stamp. Don't know if you can see that. It just says Merry Christmas, and it's got a reindeer on it, I think. Yeah, reindeer on the top. It comes with a red, a gold and a silver wax. It comes with a spoon to melt, and it comes with a couple tea lights, and then it just comes in this box, which is quite cute. So I'll always know that's my wax seal kit. Let's look at this. How cute is this? Have I already showed you this? I can't remember what I've been filming. Honestly, I've been all over the place, but look at this mug. I picked this up from a car boot sale the other day. Well, my friend actually got it for me because I had no change on me, and it was 50p, but it's like a vintage dairy milk cup, and this is going to be one of my Christmas cups. This reminds me of Christmas. I don't know why. It's not got any like Christmassy vibes on it. It's just the look of it. I feel like this is the epitome of Christmas, like a hot chocolate in here. What a vibe. I'm going to make myself one now. We've got this, we've got a new coffee machine. I've been really enjoying, I've already used up a whole pack. I've been really enjoying the hot chocolates from it. It's so simple to make something really quickly with. You just put it down, and then it's got these barcodes on. Can you see? 1 and 2. And that's how it knows how to make your cup of coffee or your hot chocolate, whatever you're making. And on this machine, actually I'll show you. So those barcodes tell it what to do, but you can actually change what you want it to do on this machine. So for example, at the temperature, it looks like it's medium there. You can see that. So it's like a medium temperature there. That's hot, it's now red. And then it's cool if it's like this cool white color. Medium, hot. So I'm gonna want it on hot because I always forget that I've got a cup of something laying around. So that'll mean it will last and be warmer for longer. And then this one is like the size of the cup. So you could have it full to the top. You could have just a little espresso bit or a medium. And then it's got these bits around here, which I'm actually not sure what they do. I need to read up on them a little bit more. And then if you're making a coffee, you can have like the intensity, 3 beans, 2 or 1. It's really clever. I'm gonna leave it on hot, and I'm gonna have a full size cup. I mean, that's gonna be super hot, so I'm not gonna drink it, but this to me is just like Christmas in a cup. I love it. I love it. These flowers have been here for nearly 3 weeks, and I'm sorry, I know they look a bit brown now, but I cannot believe that they still look like this. And I've only changed the water out once. Now I think they've reached the end of their lifespan, so I'm gonna be chucking them away. And this guy, I don't really know what to do with this guy, but I need to move him anyway. This unit here, I think we're gonna move to be the TV stand. So I'm gonna push it all the way into that corner over there. Okay, so, in there. Behind there first. I think this looks really good, and the TV on here would work perfectly, but the TV doesn't have feet. So when we made our TV wall in the old house, we obviously took it from being a standing on a unit TV to being a what do you call it, wall mounted TV, and with that we took the feet off of it, and I kept the feet in a plastic bag for years, but I don't know if I maybe one day just thought, we're never going to use these feet, and I got rid of them because I haven't seen them in a while, and if they're in a box somewhere in the garage, I'm not going to know where they are to locate them quickly enough. I don't even want to risk just leaving the TV on there for now, so I think what I'm going to do is just clear out the rest of this space, and then I'm going to just put the TV in the dining room or something for now and just deal with it later, you know. These will probably no longer live here, so I'm going to put these just to the side for now. Feels weird. Interesting. A couple things. I don't know what to do about the curtains. First of all, they're really griping on me. Are they okay? Am I just overthinking it? I don't know. I feel like they're making it look... Oh, I don't know. I think maybe I'm overthinking it. I am, aren't I? They'll be fine there for now. This feels weird. So the chair's going to live here. Some of you guys told me to do this in the house tour video. You said move your furniture to be more central, so it's going to take up a bit more space, you know, the vacant space on the other side of the room. So I'm going to put this chair here. I don't know, it feels really weird that it's just floating in the middle of the room though. I don't know. Coffee table's going to have to live here. And the sideboard there with the TV on, and then the Christmas tree is going to go there. I might end up needing to pull this sofa. I'm going to do it now actually. I think this sofa's going to need to go over a bit too. Maybe like that much. Yeah, this feels a bit more cosy. Right, now I want to drag the dining room table in here. It is quite heavy, so I should probably wait for Rob. In the sense that if I drag this, it might ruin the floors. I mean, I don't think it actually will. Nah, it's not gonna, it's fine. Oof. Bit more, bit more. Ah, okay. So we need room for the doors to be able to open and close. So if there's a chair, yeah, I guess like maybe that much. It's kind of central. It's pretty central to the room. Right, let's get the chairs in. Oh wow! The room actually feels so much more put together now. Oh, why is this making me emotional? It feels like a complete room now. Oh, my heart. Oh, I could cry. Oh, this is so much nicer. Oh, I kind of wish that we did this from the beginning. Oh well, it looks lovely. We've got the bay window clear for the Christmas tree. We've got the console table or sideboard, sorry, ready for the TV, which is currently just lapsed up here because it's got no feet, but we're going to figure that out. We've got our coffee table in the middle, which when I think the tree is there, is going to come into its own much more. And then we're going to have the garland and stuff. We've got this sofa here, which when you walk in the room, it's still so far away, like you don't feel like you're walking straight into the sofa. Does this feel put together? I feel like this looks better. So coming in from the doorway, you see, there's like more than enough room to get through. I'm gonna sit on the sofa, sit on this sofa. Christmas tree's gonna be there. And And then in the background, can you see the dining table? Does it look good there? I think it does. I feel like it looks really complete now. It just completes that space again because that was vacant, and also there wasn't even a chair here. So this whole, literally from the middle of this fireplace all over here has just been empty for the last 4 weeks of us living here. But this feels so much better. It really, really does. The only issue that we're facing is when I first got this dining room table, it was a gift from my parents for us buying our first time and moving in. They really kindly bought it for us and I loved it. But when we put it in the space in our old house, it kind of filled the whole room and you couldn't even move around it. It was just like, it just filled the whole entire space. So I decided to pack it away. I put it in storage for a future home, which is now. And I bought a secondhand round table that was much smaller from Facebook Marketplace, upcycled it, painted it black. I'll leave this video here for you if you've not seen it before. And I loved that table. I was so happy when I did that. I remember that was when I first started to introduce black into my like home, like with decor and like bold pieces and stuff, and that really stood out. And to match the table, I ended up painting the legs of the dining room chairs. So they currently still are black. The 4 of them there are still black, but 2 of them we didn't need for the table, so I never painted them. So at some point I'm gonna have to sand all those back and just put some clear lacquer on them again just to match the dining room table and how it looks for now, but this looks so good. I know some of you wanted to see the garden as well. I didn't do it in the home tour because look at the state of it. And when I did the home tour, it was such a miserable day, we couldn't even get outside. But yeah, this is what the garden kind of looks like for the most part. It needs a lot of weeding and a lot of care and love. Okay, here are all of my Christmas decorations. We've got my tree, and then we've got all of like our baubles and stuff in these boxes. Those 2 boxes there are baubles. That is a bauble carrier as well. And then I think these ones have got like wreaths, garlands, and then all my random Christmas bits and bobs. I'm pretty sure I have much more than this though. And then we've got some more Christmas pieces in that corner. Obviously that's what I'm going to be using to do the garland and stuff. And we've just got random bits and bobs. This mirror here is a mirror that I was meant to use for my mum and dad's downstairs loo makeover, but it was far too big. Like it ended up being so big, I didn't realise I didn't measure it properly. You know me, I never measure anything. But it's a pebble mirror from Next. This is the code in case you want to go and look at it. But I think I'm going to put that above the fireplace. You guys, can you see the glow on my face? This orangey hue. Can you tell what it's from? The Christmas tree is done. She looks so pretty. Oh, look. We've got so much stuff and I cannot wait to decorate this whole entire room. So we're going to do that together now on this vlog. What an exciting little video. So I thought, let's just do a quick little haul and refresh my memory and see what we've got to work with. Okay, first things first, we have got a bunch of like wreaths and mini Christmas trees and stuff, which I'm just going to pop up in random places around the rooms in the house. The main rooms to decorate are going to be the living room, the dining space in our living room, probably the hallway. We've got a console table there, so maybe the hallway. We're going to be doing the stairs, the garland on the stairs, and maybe a few bits and bobs in the kitchen. I don't know, we'll see how much we've got left to play with. But we've got this little tree here. I think I bought this from Hobbycraft years ago and it was maybe like nearly a tenner or like £8 or something like that. Then I have 3 of these little trees. I remember when I bought these are from Hobbycraft and I think they were around £5 each. Again, they just work like a normal Christmas tree. You've got to kind of like fiddle with the branches, work it all out, and look, really cute. Or you can maybe do like across a windowsill. I might do that with my 3 across the dining room windowsill. 1, 2, 3 with like a garland draped between them. These are from IKEA and they're called Sigma? Yeah, Smicker. You can like hang these on walls or do whatever you want to do with them. I think I just bought them thinking maybe I could do some sort of DIY with them one day. I mean, I think I've had them about 2 years now and I've never gotten around to it, but maybe this year is the year. We've got a little wreath here, which is from, I want to say this is from Next. I think I bought this a good few years ago and I think it's from Next. If it's not Next, then it's eBay, but it's got these Christmas trees hanging out the bottom of it. I then got a wreath that I bought with the intention of making a wreath last year. Didn't get round to it. However, I knew that I bought one. I knew I had a spare. We're going to be making this together. But these are from Hobbycraft and I think these were around £8. My obsession with gonks in the last year is a lot. I don't know where it's come from. I really don't, but I'm just all of a sudden obsessed with gonks. So this is a gonk candle tea light thing that I found. Where is this from? This I think is from the range. Don't know how much it was, can't imagine it was more than £10, but you put a tea light in here or a small candle, and then in the evening all of the star holes in his ceramic body like emit all the light and it's very cozy. We've got this big guy, look at him. He is my favourite. Like when I unboxed him just now I was literally like, ah! I think he's from the range as well. He was probably, I wouldn't have spent more than £15 on this, I'm not gonna lie. So I reckon £15 or less. I got this from eBay. You can get a lot of personalised stuff on eBay and it turns on and actually flickers. So in the evening I always run around, put all these things on. It's very cozy. And then similarly with this one, this is a real vibe. I've got a couple of candles that I must have bought last year. Citrus gingerbread from Yankee Candle. Let's give a little sniff. Yeah, that's nice. Getting the ginger, also getting the citrus, that's quite good. And then we've got this one, Sugar Cookie, and this is from the range. The Range's brand. Oh my god, so good. Anything sugar cookie over Christmas, you have me sold. I always, even though I don't finish burning them over the Christmas period, like once I'm done with Christmas, I just put the candles back in our boxes because then the next year they're still absolutely fine to burn. This, which I love this so much, this is a little, what do you call these? These globe things, and when you turn them, they, snow globe, that's it, they have all the snow on them, like that. And then this one actually makes noise. Really cute. Did you know that nutcrackers back in the day, the reason they're called nutcrackers is because their mouths used to open, so the whole jaw comes down, and then you were meant to put a nut, like a chestnut or something, inside, crank the back, and then it would crush the nut for you. Who knew? So we've got this little guy, looking very festive. This is also from eBay, a little tea light holder, so you put a couple tea lights in there, light them. I've got a few in there from last year. Christmas crackers that I bought, these are quite posh ones. Never got around to using them. I speak so fast. Never got around to using them, so I thought let's keep them for, you know, next year, which is this year, which is perfect. I also ended up picking up some cookie cutters as well, and I knew that I did. I had a memory because I went to a shop the other day and they had them. I think it was HomeSense, and I was like, I was nearly going to buy some because there was some in a sale, but I thought, I think I've got some. So we've got a couple here, and I think I picked these up from Homebase. So we've got a Christmas tree, we've got a snowman, a stocking boot, a star, and a snowflake. So I'm definitely going to be making some cookies or something over the next couple of days. I either got these from a charity shop or I got them somewhere like Hobbycraft when they were in the sale, and they were like 50p each, but I thought I picked them up because they would look quite cute somewhere. I don't know what these are called. My mum gave me these two in particular, but when I tell you I'm obsessed with these are my favourite bits of Christmas. Oh, I need to put a new battery. Oh no, I don't. It was just not sat properly. These are some of my favourite things when it comes to Christmas time, because I don't know whether the light's being funny on this one, but in the evening these look so incredibly cozy, and it's just the flick of a switch. I need to fix this one, I don't know what's going on with it. I bought these a few months ago in preparation for Christmas. These are from HM Home. I'll leave them linked down below because I'm sure they will still have them in stock. This one was £8.99 and this one was £4.99. I think this was £4.99. Oh no, £3.99 and £8.99. And again, you put the tea light in, or your LED candle, whatever you want to go with, and then in the evening you light it or you switch it on, and the light, like the warm light, just emits through all of the holes, and it just looks so cozy. I can't even begin to explain. So I'm thinking of just having, like, on the console tables around, just having like these little like villages where I have like maybe some tea light things, and then I have a little gonk sat down nearby, or a little reindeer. You know, I'm just gonna have a little play around and see how everything looks. We've got these, which are our Christmas sacks, again from eBay, personalised. So this one says special delivery, North Pole Mail, Rob, rush overnight delivery from Santa's workshop to arrive on the 25th of December. And I know, we are 30-year-old people, but it's not going to take away from me having a Santa sack at Christmas. It's really not. I don't care. And then my one looks like this, which is really simple, and it just says Merry Christmas, Sade. Good evening, guys. It's a few hours later. As you can see, we have the Christmas tree in all of her glory, shining like a diamond, so bright. The bulbs, the lights on this are like a mid between a warm and a cool. They're not super warm where they look really orange, but they're not cool where they look really bright. They're just perfectly in between, and I love that. I have moved the sideboard unit into that corner. So this sideboard unit was living on the opposite end of the room, but I've moved it here so that it can house our TV. Now, this is the first time in 5 weeks that we have had the TV in like a reasonable position in the room. It would normally sit on the occasional chairs that we had, and you couldn't even use the remote to turn up the volume because the remote control couldn't reach the infrared because it was stuck in the sofa. You might be able to see underneath, there's a little bit of tape, and that's what's holding it up because we don't have the feet for it. So I've just used some tape as like a cushion so that like gravity won't let it fall any further forward than that. I've got some cute little LED like globe things. I don't know what you would call these, but they're super cute. And then I've got our reindeer and our little snow globe. I wish that lit up. That would be so much better if it did, but it's really cute. Also, you can't even see it. I wish that lit up, but it's really cute anyway, but I think it would be so cute if it did light up. Then this is probably my favourite part, all of our tea light things. So these are the ones that I bought from H&M. Do you see what I mean by like, it just creates the most beautiful ambiance. A little faux fireplace. It's so funny because we have an actual fireplace here, but it just doesn't work. But if that did work, I would be so happy, but it doesn't, so it's all good. But yeah, we've got our faux little fireplace there from eBay, and I've just lit a candle, and we've got our potpourri reindeer too. Got a little basket full of blankets, so in case anyone ever gets cold, they can go and grab one. There's a huge mirror on the floor because we are going to be putting that up here tomorrow. So when we've got a little bit more daylight, that's going to go up there, and I think that's going to really make such a difference to the room and open it up even more. Our dining room table is now on this side, and it just elevates the whole space. It looks so good. Currently, all I've got on here is our nutcracker and one of the candles. I am going to be making some sort of table scape for it. And then if I step back over here, you can kind of get a full view of the room and how cozy it looks now. Like, look at that. That is just glorious. I am so excited to have my friends round, to have chill evenings, to just have like movie nights with Rob and stuff. I feel like it's a good time that we put the Christmas tree up because it is now just under 4 weeks until Christmas, I think. No, just over 4 weeks until, it is just over 4 weeks until Christmas. So I think we can definitely live with the Christmas tree for a good month or so. And then maybe a week afterwards as well. But look how cozy. I just love it. I love it so much. I'm really happy with how it's all turned out. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching that video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so that you never miss a video from me. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye. Mwah.